What's up, everybody? In this video, we are going to review the course outline and learning outcomes. We'll go through what the objectives of the course are, how the course will be delivered, my expectations, and the assignments. The goal of this course is to combine all the skills you have learned in the MMDD program and give you a semester-long project that will challenge you to use those skills. In groups of 1 or 2, you will start a company from scratch. We'll work step by step through the process of creating a company, branding it, and building what is known as a minimum viable product. This is essentially something you can use to show people to get investment in your idea. Your minimum viable product will be a Kickstarter video. Before we get into the course, let me give you a brief introduction. My name is Rob Blaine. I'm a designer, coder, and maker. I love developing a proof of concept that someone can experience so I can test, iterate, and develop the idea. I've had experience running my own creative agency and helping brand companies from the ground up, much like we will do in this course. We will look at creating your company through the creation of branded assets. What this means at the end of the course is that you can do the same. This course runs for 9 weeks and will be a mixture of synchronous and asynchronous learning. Each week, I will identify deliverables and milestones for you so you can stay on track with your project. As you complete the deliverables, we will have check-ins and reviews to ensure your work is progressing. This will include one-on-one and peer feedback sessions. The course will go by quickly. At the end of it, you will be amazed at how you were able to start with nothing and develop a brand into a campaign that you can launch. There are 3 major projects and 5 exercises. While this might seem like a lot, they are created in a way that will help you by breaking down the larger tasks into a series of smaller steps. Also, for the things you're not familiar with, like writing a script, I've broken that into a templated process that you can follow. You may be wondering, what is a pitch video? A pitch video is not an advertisement. It follows more of a standard script. You start by identifying a problem that a person or a group of people have. Next, you introduce your company as the solution and show how you have solved that problem with the features of your product. Your video will end with a clear call to action indicating what you want the viewer to do after watching your video. During this class, I will provide you with many examples of pitch videos. Your next question is probably, what is my company, product, or service? That's up to you. In fact, that is your first challenge for this course. Having completed this project with many students, I would recommend creating a digital product or service. Think back to the design skills you have learned in the program and tie them into your own company. Ultimately, you want to find a problem and solve the problem with your solution. That should sound a lot like what we've done in your design classes. Also, remember that you're going to need to make footage for your pitch video. So creating a company that you will be easily able to make assets for the video is probably a good idea. As we start the Digital Branding Strategies course, I want to make a distinction between users or people and customers. In design, we often use the term users or people. In this class, we are looking at customers. Since you are launching a business, you are trying to make a product or service that people will pay for. This is an important distinction to make at the start of this course. Last, you are probably curious to see what was created in previous years. I've provided YouTube links to the previous 4 years. I'm sharing every video that was created. As you watch the videos, look at how the different groups tackled the same challenge you are about to go through. Which videos start with a problem, introduce their company, describe a series of unique features, and then end with a clear call to action.